Yo, what's up, everybody? We have Brooks right here. We got Colton, your boy.
Yo.
We want to welcome you guys to Ram Motivation Car Talk, where I ask Colton some questions about, general business, what motivates him getting out of bed every day, and your standard stuff like that. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the questions. You ready?
I think so.
You think so? All right, let's go.
I didn't warm up. I didn't do my warm-up exercises, but I think I'm ready.
Yeah. All right, first question. I know this is a big issue in a lot of new businesses, and we won't get this out on the table right away. Is this a get-rich-quick scheme?
That's an easy one, obviously. Definitely not. The main idea for right from the get-go was I just wanted to help others, and that's our entire team wanted to.
Definitely.
And I remember coming to you guys saying, hey, I just want to give back, and let's find a way to do that. So definitely not. We just want to help others and be able to drive dope cars with everyone else.
Yeah, I feel that. So in the past, I guess, 6-8 months, you've kind of learned how to start a business, start businesses. What do you have to do to start that, and what does it take?
Well, of course, it comes down to you have to fill a need, whether it's already out there or not. One thing I think many people get wrong is, oh, he's already doing it. Well, it just comes down to if you can do it different, still fill the same need, but fill it just a little better or a little different. Be just a unique business. I think that's a massive deal. That really opens up the world. I mean, let's be honest. That's just the thing that shuts a lot of people off. But I think people need to get away from that and understand, like, one of my companies is the Amazon company.
Okay.
How many companies? I mean, there's so many Amazon companies out there.
Okay.
That I wasn't scared away. Another thing is you have to understand, you got to go to Sunbiz, if you're talking about the name, you got to go to sunbiz.org and look up names, make sure all that's good. You don't want to get in trouble legally with having someone else's name. So do your background, do your little homework there. But yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is being able to understand the need and be passionate about it. You have to be passionate about it, because if you're doing it for yourself and you're just not really into it, you're not going to make it. You got to, first of all, have someone else you're doing it for. For example, I have my family, my girlfriend, I'm doing that for them to make money and be successful and be the best man I can be with the entire team.
So does it take any kind of licenses or anything like that?
No, it does not. Of course, registering, like I said, your company and everything.
Okay.
Of course, there's certain companies, that if you're working with
like
different types of liquids or stuff like that. That of course you have to get those certain licenses, but majority of companies no. And if you just a startup, you never need really a license just for a startup.
Okay. Does it take any money to start one up?
Yeah. So I believe it just depending on the company, but it's usually I think you pay $250 to Sunbiz to just create the company.
Okay.
To be legally on the books. But no, just for a quick startup, $250. If you got a company you're starting to start up, if you don't have $250, how far are you gonna go?
Yeah, you're right. But okay, so that's first two questions down in the books.
Knocked them out.
So after all this, what inspires you, or like who inspires? Oh, you may have already answered that. Your family, girlfriend, all that good stuff. But what gets you out of bed, making you want to go make all this money?
Well, I will say this. To start off, who inspired me really was my father, which is everyone says that, but it's a little different. My father's owned companies, and he just works like a freaking ox, and being around that for 20 years now kind of rubs off. And being able to see what he does for my mom, taking her out to crazy little places and being able to do that, I've always wanted that. I've always wanted to do whatever my girlfriend or wife wanted to do. I didn't want to ever have to say, oh, I can't do that for you because I don't have the money.
I got you.
I want to be able to do that. And that's another thing I wakes me up every morning. Coming out to, like for our 2-year anniversary is coming up, I told you about. We're doing some pretty crazy things, and you guys will see pictures and stuff of that, but I want to be able to surprise her and do crazy things that most people aren't able to do.
Yeah.
Just being able to, like,
that's a bump right there.
Just being able to do the crazy, different things that most people aren't able to do is just kind of nice, and it's just such an honor and a pleasure to be able to take part in that. So yeah, the toys, the cars, the houses.
Is this Do you enjoy the money or the success in owning a business more than anything? Or is it just helping others or providing a service for others that really gets you going?
Right. To be honest, I really think it's a success. Of course, you know, I don't know many people that don't like making money.
Right.
But the success is nice. First of all, to be able to know you did something right and it's done right. In 2017, you know, you don't see many people doing their job right, and to be able to have it done right is just a good feeling to look back on. And just like success, be able to grow and really be able to say like, I've told people I'm going to be here, and now I'm here. To be able to fulfill a prophecy, it's just a ridiculous pleasure. So I don't know. I think it's a success personally that drives me more than the money.
Money's just a good perk.
Yeah, it's a great perk. Are you kidding me? I love being free though, man. I'm free. I can do what I want.
Now, to be free, how many sources of income or avenues of income would you say that you have, or what it takes to have the freedom to do whatever the heck you want?
I mean, that's a great question, honestly. So, I mean, you got to look at, in my opinion, I think if you have multiple avenues of revenue, like that's genius. You have to have that, unless you strike gold. I mean, look at Bill Gates.
Sense, yeah.
I mean, he struck gold. He doesn't have to have any other company or any other source of income in his life, right?
Right.
But not many people, I would say, achieve money like that, unless you have multiple avenues of revenue. Ty Lopez, he owns land. He just started getting into owning land, just crazy different things. So he has all these different just water holes, basically.
Right. Investments.
And there you go. But the thing is, to have multiple different avenues of revenue, so like whenever one water hole dries up, you have 10 other ones coming your way, just feeding you money. So it's not a massive it's not a massive deal whenever one shuts down, because you open a new one.
Gotcha.
You know?
And it still has potential to fill back up eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, I would definitely say you don't want to hold on to something too long whenever it's completely dried out.
Right.
There's certain things you want to get out of that are taking your money, ideas or anything like that.
Yeah.
But no, multiple avenues of revenue, easily one of the most important things that you can ever do whenever you're trying to accumulate a large amount of wealth.
Okay. So how many avenues would you say that you have right now?
On the books, just like not little tiny things here and there, would be like 4. But I mean, things that bring me money every once in a while, like in all, would probably be like 6.
Okay. So I didn't even know that. All right.
I keep it from you guys.
Hey, you work hard. How many hours a week, or how many hours a day would you say you put in?
Yeah, day is a better question.
Would you put in? Amount of time, like from you wake up until you go to bed.
Right. So first of all, I usually wake up. There's a rare day that I might sleep in until like 6:30 when I need a little extra help. But whenever the monsters aren't working anymore. But I usually wake up around 4:30, and I try to go to sleep pretty late. I would definitely say it's between, at the minimum, 12 hours.
Of just pure work.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Whether it's at home or not, it's still work.
Right. No, definitely.
But then, getting up towards 16, sometimes I have 18-hour days,
Yeah. All depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's a grind. I mean, it's tough, man.
Hey,
but
you've learned how to sleep fast.
There you go. That's it. You gotta sleep faster. That's all you gotta do.
That's Arnold Schwarzenegger quote right there.
Yeah, he says you have to beat on your craft for 19 hours a day.
Yep.
Other 5 you get to sleep, which I'm not a fan of. I don't think you need 5, but whatever.
Get 3, a little power nap.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need.
You see all these successful people, and like I follow Ty Lopez on Snapchat and
We're coming for you, by the way, Ty. We're coming for you.
Big fan, or not big fan, but I follow. But at the same time, I'd never see the guy sleep. Never. He may take a power nap here and there.
Right.
But he's
I fall asleep
very
reading
well
the
off.
book.
Huh?
He falls asleep reading the book.
Yeah, exactly.
He's almost at the end of it.
But let's see, what else can we talk about just here for another second or two? Besides your dad, who has been like a great mentor for you?
Good mentor.
Like kind of a guy that helped edge you in the right direction, whether it be
Right.
with Amazon or any other venture that you've taken on in the last year.
Right. To be honest, man, it's like there hasn't been a bunch of people, as in, you know, really jumping into a role there. I've done a lot of the heavy lifting, I guess you could say, in the very beginning on my own, which I'm not upset about. I've enjoyed it, and I've learned a lot. So
You gotta learn with your feet in the fire.
yeah, exactly. But I will say that if you're talking about mentors just in general, there's a lot of mentors after you start making money. This is a big thing to remember, guys. A lot of mentors come out of the woodworks, man. Whenever you start making money, and I'm not just saying good mentors, I'm saying mentors in general.
Right, okay.
A lot of people like to say, oh, I mentored him, or I helped him get to where he is.
Yeah,
Did you?
keep true to yourself.
Yes, but here's the thing. The one thing I will say to all of you, and this has actually been said to me, if people want to mentor you or say they're mentoring you, then just let them. That's fine. Because you get to listen, and whether it's good advice or bad advice, you heard it.
Right.
So you get to put it in the memory bank of your good category, bad category. It doesn't matter what they think. Just, you know, the one thing I like to think of is there's a time to talk and there's a time to listen.
Okay.
So
That's a good
whenever
quote
people
right
are
there.
trying to talk to you or saying they're mentoring you, just listen. Listen to what they have to say, whether you have more money or not, or whether you're more successful, whatever it is. People just like to say they're a part of your success. And really the real ones, the ones that were good, aren't too focused on their success as much as they're focused on you, and that they care for you.
Okay.
And they want to help you the most they can. They're not going to come out and say, oh, I'm the reason he did this. They're not about that.
I got you.
You know? So that's a good thing to remember.
That is some good advice right there, my friend.
Sorry, there's a lot of bumps going.
Just a little bit.
Small
All right,
car.
so I think I'm all out of questions now, unless you guys have any particular questions that you need to ask our boy Colton.
Wait. Are you saying we're going to have to take the car back out at some point?
I think we
man.
will.
That sucks.
This joyride is over. And he just revved the engine. But let us know if you guys have any questions, please. We're trying to help you guys, trying to grow ourselves, and we'd really appreciate it if you just like, share, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're gonna have all these different social media avenues or channels, have you? And yeah, dude, let's get it.